Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Desperados of Toronto. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Toronto. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow steps away. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
12.
Burrow on play action. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Touchdown! T. Higgins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Desperados march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying.
He's got it with the 15, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They gotta go.
Well, certainly
gotta
they'd
go.
rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
11 empty. 11 empty.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. You look at this Browns defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now this throw caught left side. A big play there. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. Buying time to his left. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
A gain of 2.
And Howe will throw it. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Howe changing the play here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Now inside the 25. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
At the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls.
And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On one, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
11, Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow finding Hardman here over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
A run by Pacheco on second down. They find some open field, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Desperados 14, Browns 7.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll run it again with Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now he'll look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And Touchdown, Cleveland. Irv Smith Jr., 37 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On 2.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1. Ready?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Stop.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jordan Addison. 29 yards. And the Desperados have moved out in front. Mevis on to attempt the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way down to the 26. 112 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Henry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Powell down to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Powell. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, they end with a turnover. That's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. And it is caught. He's got the first down and more. Now he's loose down the left sideline. T. Higgins. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and 10.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Here we go, here we go.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
11.
Here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown! David Njoku as the first half is winding down. And the Desperados will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Nevis for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running left, it's Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Howell. And my goodness, another interception. Tanner Muse with it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Stop.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And now they're in the hurry up.
11 mighty. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Henry running right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Throwing here, Howell. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Chigakakwo from 17 yards out. And the Browns get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And now off to the races down the right side. Jakeem Grant. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Mevis on to attempt the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Got an open man at Schwartz. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. Nifty move. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
Henry again on second down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 144 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Howell. Flush to his right. Uncorks one for Davis. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
11, mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
11, 11.
On third down, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. David Njoku. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Desperados are able to add on to that lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Browns 21.
ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the two defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins, 41 yards. And the Desperados look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late point. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Finding room at midfield, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. There he goes left side. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Now Mevis for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Howell to the air on first and 10. Going up top. And now here is another interception. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here we go, here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
On one, right?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
MT paint. 11 MT paint. 12.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career. And he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Powell throwing on 1st down here. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Sheds off the tackle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
1st down, Howell to throw. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Howell now to throw it. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Howell out of the shotgun. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 2.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
11, 11.
And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That swung out wide to Harris. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they're going to speed things up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a total of 2 first down.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Now a toss left for Pacheco. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After that last play, we've got an injured man, and it's a big one. Joe Burrow shaken up. You hope this is nothing serious. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. This pass complete to Higgins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
22. Zebra.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Howell with one final shot. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it's going to be their defense.